Hey guys, welcome to this part of the course. This is called Items That Will Sell. I just wanted to give you a little introduction to what we are going to be selling or trying to sell. Um, I really want to make sure that everyone is on the same page and no one tries to test sale with items that might be a little bit more difficult to sell. Generally speaking, we're going to be looking at four key factors, key elements, which are these over here. We're really going to procure that we meet all of them, but it's not really necessary. I would say that the most important elements are cheap and trendy. Um, Perishable and light are definitely a very good factor to take in consideration. But as said, those four key elements are what we're really going to be looking into. Cheap, well, we're going to make sure that we keep it simple. We're going to try to find an item which is something normal, something that you see kind of out there, and that is not too complicated, has not too many pieces that could go broken. The item is being shipped from China overseas to the US. We're going to make sure that the item is not more than $20 per unit, at least at the beginning. I recommend everyone, for the purpose of the correct following of the course, that the items that we buy are always under $20. This decreases our risk. And something that you would buy at a 99-cent store. Well, for those who are not aware of what a 99-cent store is, it's just a store that they sell um, items that are not necessarily priced for 99 cents, but that go for very cheap. They have a cheap, cost-controlled manufacturing process, and they're not too complicated um, to manufacture. Like, for example, a spatula, like you see in the image, or a cover for a phone, or a cup, maybe a plastic cup, or something like that. Also, one of the other factor that we're going to take in consideration is the trendy factor. We might um, be able to buy very, very, very cheap items overseas and bring them over, but if they're not trendy, no one will look for them, and they will be very difficult to sell. So I do not recommend taking this initiative. Let's just make sure that we sell items that we see every now and again. It doesn't need to be an item that you see every day, but just try to train your eyes on seeing stuff that could be around you. I don't know, like keychain holders, or um, mobile phone chargers, or phone accessories, or um, bed items, or um, baby stuff. Who knows? Just stuff that you see around you every now and again. If you see them around you, it means that there is a market for it. So, as said, items that you see every now and again, items that you or the people around you use, and items that are not old-fashioned. I put an example. It's for those who are not aware of what a 2002 Nokia cover is. Well, it's just one of those covers that used to be functional for those black and white phones who no one uses anymore. Just make sure that you're not selling someone something that no one uses anymore. Another factor is perishable. Um, well, this is a key factor actually that is very difficult to meet all the time. We're going to be selling items that um, uh, do not list themselves under this category, but they are good items to sell. A perishable item is an item that expires with its use. The functionality of it expires with its use. For example, a cleaning wipe, as it says there, once they're done, our customers need to buy another one, and they will recur to us again. And this will convert a buyer into a recurrent client or into a regular client. It's always very good. Um, Light. This is actually good to take in consideration. I should have written down light and easy to carry, but I'm sure that you understand. Um, a light item is considered any item under half a pound. That's what I consider a light item. I would consider a heavy item an item to be over 2 pounds. But just keep in mind that I am doing this always with items that are less than half a pound. Um, this means that my shipping costs from China to the US decreases. It makes the shipping cheaper and easier, occupies less volume in the package normally, and since it's lighter, usually lighter items are more difficult to break while you're shipping them from China here. So there should not be a breakage. Normally, there should not be a breakage. Normally, we will not be receiving any broken items into our Amazon warehouse. Just because Chinese people over there in those factories, they do a good job packing them. But you're even more safe if you ship light products. Light items are less susceptible to break. So thank you so much again for watching this video. Let me know if there's any open question that I might just jump over and solve. And if there's not, let's continue to the next section, to the next video. Thanks.